Turn Dwayne Hobson here, and today we're gonna try to figure out why was Cardi B in court this week? Why was she testifying? Who's suing her? Do I think she's gonna win? And so we're gonna watch a couple of videos. I'm gonna give my thoughts at the end. I'm gonna let y'all know. Do I think she win? Y'all let me know in the comments. Do y'all think she's gonna win this case? Let's hop straight to it. Let's find out the facts of the situation. Why was she in court? And so we got here. She's using an assault trial. Okay, it's an assault trial. I'm assuming against her. Let's watch this.
Cardi B is going viral for her courtroom antics, but why is she there in the first place? Well, the rapper took the stand in a Los Angeles area courtroom August 27th to testify in a lawsuit brought by a former security guard who has alleged, per court documents obtained by NBC News, that Cardi spit on her and scratched her face in the hallway of a Beverly Hills obstetrician's office in 2018. Cardi has admitted to exchanging words but denied that she spit on or touched the plaintiff, Amani Ellis. There was no specific monetary amount in Ellis's lawsuit, but the rapper said on the stand she's being sued for $24 million. And since she had to be in court, Cardi opted to make a viral show out of it, wearing different wigs and stealing the spotlight with her facial expressions, even before she'd uttered a word on the record. But when she did, ooh boy, she did not hold back. Asked during cross-examination to tell the court what she said.
So, I wonder why they didn't put an amount in the lawsuit the security guard suing for. That's rare. I've done it before, but most times you see an amount, and you don't have to put an amount. And sometimes you put a say not less than, and so that's interesting. I guess the security guard is trying to get the max. But one thing people don't know is that you have to prove damages. You can put how much you want on the lawsuit to sue, but then you're still gonna have to prove these damages. I got a case right now where I have won on the issue of liability at summary judgment, but I'm still gonna have to move forward on proving my damages. So you can put how much you want on there or leave it open ended, but you're gonna have to prove damages at trial. You can win liability and lose damages. That means you just won, says they fault, but don't get any money.
To Ellis during the confrontation in question, Cardi replied matter-of-factly, I said, get the out of my face. Why you in my face? Why you recording me? Ain't you supposed to be security? When Ellis's attorney charged during cross-examination that Cardi could have scratched his client if she had wanted to, the rapper
Then sometimes, I know Cardi B spazzed out right here, and she's admitting to spazzing out. But why? I would wonder why my security is recording me too. So you kind of can't blame her. But here's the thing: assault and battery. Some of those you could be charged with assault just for threatening a person. And so just because Carter B spazzed out, if that person felt threatening, yeah, you still gonna be charged criminally. This is a civil matter, but Carter B could lose the assault trial because the person felt threatened.
replied, but I didn't, because I had a baby inside me. As fans know, the 32-year-old shares daughters Culture and Blossom, as well as son Wave, with ex-husband Offset. At the time of her encounter with Ellis, Cardi testified she was 4 months pregnant and trying to keep it private. She alleged that the security guard followed her to her doctor's office on the 5th floor, and Ellis appeared to be recording with her phone. They argued, Cardi said, and Ellis was backing me, walking into me. Asked if she got angry, Cardi said on cross-examination, yes, I was angry because I'm pregnant and this girl's about to beat my ass. The receptionist from the doctor's office testified August 27th that she heard arguing out in the hallway, but when she went to investigate, she witnessed no physical fight between the two women. Asked to characterize.
So that's big. There's no witness of physical. So I don't think this person would try to rely on is her threats. But I haven't seen the threat yet. I just saying it's just an argument. Ask somebody spazzing out, ask why somebody record you. I don't think it's an argument. And also, Cardi B saying that, hey, I was scared. That's why I was angry. Cardi B got some good defenses.
What she heard, the witness said she wasn't sure if she could swear, to which Judge Ian F. Fusselman said, we've heard just about everything so far, so it's okay. And the trial isn't over yet, which means there could be more drama and wigs to come.
The rumor has it that the plaintiff's attorney, person doing the suing, was questioning Cardi about the wigs, which I think is crazy. I wouldn't have done that. But let's watch some video from the actual trial. So we know now, hey, it's an assault trial by her security guard against Cardi B. So let's look at another video. See if we find a little bit more evidence. So some of her testimony going viral. Let's take a look at it.
Yesterday you had black hair, short hair. Today it's blonde and long. Which one is your real hair? Or are they both real?
That's not a relevant question. I don't know why he would ask this. I'm assuming this is the plaintiff's attorney, and maybe he asked this to lighten her up a little bit.
They're wigs.
Okay, sorry, I didn't know that. It's a good week today then. Do you know what the word altercation means?
Like a conflict.
Like a fight, right?
It was like a verbal fight, but it didn't get physical at all.
When I'm talking to you now, are we having a verbal altercation?
We'll see, a debate.
Yesterday you had
Now, he's asking open-ended questions. Cardi B is an entertainer and by trade, and so she done been on TV, on stage, interviews, and so she's good at communicating. And I think by asking too much of her on the stand, you open it up for her personality to come out, and the people in the jury is going to like her personality. So I think this is the wrong time to not have a tight questioning to try to get exactly what you want from her, because as you see now, her personality is coming out, and the jury is gonna like her personality. They know she's Cardi B, and now they know it's no physical altercation. They probably gloss on the fact that assault can be verbal, but here her attorneys give her time for her personality to come out, which is the jury is gonna see that positive. So if that's the plaintiff attorney, I think that's bad. Okay, here's the security guard. Let's watch 3 minutes of this.
our plaintiff called, plaintiff called Imani Ellis to the stand as our first. Thank you.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly state that the testimony you may give in the cause now pending before this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. May I please have you state and spell your first and last name for the record?
Now, we'll say we'll aim the camera towards the stand. Okay. So we're gonna skip some of this. I want to get her name, and then we will skip some of this.
Yes.
Thank you. May I
The witness is being sworn
have
in.
you state and spell your first and last name for the record?
Yes, my name is Imani Ellis. Last name is Ellis.
Your first name, please.
Imani, yes, Emani.
I'm wondering who called the security guard to the stand. The plaintiff's attorney, security guard's attorney, or Cardi B.
Perfect. Thank you.
Attorney.
Take a seat and watch your step.
All right, let's skip. We may be missing some testimony, but let's skip to where they showing her. I want to see her talk. And this camera got the everything on Cardi B.
And at some point recently, did you go to the building and accompany people from my office to take photographs of the incident?
Yes.
And the purpose of taking the photographs were to show where the incident occurred and to give the jury understanding of what kind of building you're dealing with?
Yes.
And you feel it's important that they see that?
Absolutely.
Your Honor, may I publish that 7-001?
But you only had her authenticate number is the first way to slam that with them through it.
Come on here, I talk about the incident. I don't know what's going on.
If you can look at 7-001 through 7-022, if you can look at all those photographs, are those photographs of the building where you worked on February 24th, 2018?
Yes.
And if you look towards the end, 7-022, is that the area where the incident took place?
I wonder if she just verify the photos to be allowed in evidence of where the incident happened.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to show exhibit 7-001.
Guess they got the exhibit on the monitor.
Ms. Ellis, is this the photograph that we discussed, which is the outside of the building where you worked at 8920 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills?
Yes.
Who was there when you worked there? Do you remember?
It was.
Did you sit behind that security booth?
I did.
And on the date of the incident, were you wearing your uniform?
Yes.
7-007 is a photograph of that booth where you sit. 7-008, was that sign there on the date when you worked there?
Yes.
These are the elevators that guests and visitors of the building would take. You took the elevator to get to the 5th floor. We're going to skip photograph of the elevator.
Yes.
Elevator area where the incident took place that we took recently.
Yes.
On the day of the incident, you were there. It was Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Was it this way with garbage all around or not?
Not at that time, no.
7012. And did Miss Cardi B walk down the hallway after she spoke with you and came back, or did everything happen right at the elevator bay?
She did. She came out and looked around, and then when she heard what I said, she turned back around to approach me.
Let's look at one more video. Oh, say something about spit. Hmm. Let's see. Spitting. If spit, that could be different. That's right here. This might be. On the date of February 24th, 2018, what were you doing?
I was at work on duty as a security guard.
Where were you?
The address of the building was 8920 Wilshire Boulevard.
And for how long had you been working as a security guard as of 2018?
No. Let you see me. At this time, I tried to...
Did you actually go inside the elevator?
I did, yes.
And did Cardi B exit them?
She did, yes.
And then what happened?
After she heard me say her name, she turned back around, and the first thing out of her mouth was, excuse my language, was, why the f*** are you telling people that you see me? At this time, I tried to calm her down and assure her that I didn't tell anyone that I seen her, and she was extremely upset.
And what did she tell you after that?
Then, excuse my language again, but she said, yes, you did, and then she put her finger in my face.
When she put her finger in your face, did she have long fingers?
She did.
And approximately how long were her fingernails on the day when she put them in your face?
About 2 to 3 inches long.
When you
This examination is kind of, he's asking a lot of leading questions, and you really can't ask too many leading questions, which is your witness.
have seen
Really can't ask none at all.
different pictures and videos of Cardi B, do you notice that she had long fingernails in those videos and photographs?
Yes.
When you saw her today, did you notice that her fingernails were very short?
Yes.
Does she usually wear them that short?
Objection. Waiting. It's also less foundation sustained.
Have you seen
Okay, see, they object to leading questions. If you can't lead your witness, you can lead the adverse witness, but not your.
We'll strike that. For how long? Were you a fan of Cardi B before this incident?
I was.
What kind of fan were you?
I enjoyed her music. I was interested in going to a concert. I didn't have any problem with her.
Did you ever go to see her in concert?
I had tickets to go to see her, but I never went after this incident.
And when were you supposed to go see her in concert?
I'm not sure of the date. It was sometime in 2018.
All right,
You're on
that's
the
enough for
stand
that
again.
one. I don't want the video to go on too long, but I want to see Carter B one more time, and then guys, I'll give my thoughts. But so the girls alleged that Carter B spit on her and some more things. We'll watch one of these.
I was looking at her face, but I wasn't looking like she got a pimple on her face. No, I wasn't looking at her details or anything.
Oh, Well, Cardi B on trial in a civil courtroom in California. Welcome back to Opening Statements. So we know that they're on a little pause for the holiday break while we're all on pause, and people still talking about her testimony a lot this morning. So Cardi B is being sued for $24 million by a security guard who is claiming that the rapper scratched and injured her face. Now, Cardi B disputes it.
I wonder does she have any pictures of her face getting scratched?
She did not disappoint on the stand. Take a look at some of her most memorable moments.
I feel like when I got sued, I was like, when I got sued, I was like, oh, I know I didn't touch her. Like, it's like, look for the cameras because they'll tell you. I personally feel like if there's no physical touch, there is no incident. There was a verbal altercation.
That's not the law, though, Cardi.
If you think that that's an incident, a verbal altercation, then it's an incident for you. Oh, yes. She also was saying like this, I don't give a who you are. I don't give a who you are.
That's why were you?
Because I'm pregnant and this girl's about to beat my ass.
Yeah, that's the open-ended question. Well, why? I've done it before, but I said earlier that this is not an entertainer, but she used to be in public speaking, so she's gonna answer, and people are gonna like her personality because of who she is.
Hello? She told me when I told her, why you recording me? She said, oh, my bad. She practically apologized.
Did she apologize to you?
If you saying, oh, my bad, when I'm telling you why you're recording me, to me, that means you're recording me. And it's right there right now. It's on my face.
Court is dark today. The jury gets an extra long holiday break. No doubt, though, the attorneys are hard at work preparing to give the all-important closing arguments set for next week. So what do you want to hear in the closing arguments from these attorneys? Let's bring in our power panel.
All right, so we're gonna stop that right there. All right, I'm gonna give my thoughts on this. So here's the thing. So assault, I'm gonna look it up real quick, but I know exactly what it is. Assault and battery can be a tort as well, which is what she's suing in. So assault in civil law is an intentional tort where a person intentionally puts another person in reasonable apprehension in imminent bodily harm or offensive contact without the need of actual physical contact to occur. To prove assault, a victim must demonstrate the defendant's intent, their own fear of reasonable harm, and that the defendant's action caused that fear. So hearing all that, guys, do y'all think that Cardi will lose the trial? My thought is, since there was not a physical altercation, the jury may not see it rise to the level of assault because they're just thinking assault physically, but it can be verbally. Usually assault verbally is like a racial slur or something. Cardi B hasn't talked about, or I haven't seen in the testimony, which probably is, of any racial slurs. Some captions said body shame, that could be, but the biggest thing is to spin on her. If they can prove it, which I haven't seen the testimony of facts proven to that, then the woman could win on assault. I think because of who Cardi B is and how the plaintiff's lawyer handled their testimony by asking too many open-ended questions and letting the Cardi B personality really shine, because right now it's established there wasn't physical contact outside of her, allegedly spitting on her. I think Cardi B is gonna win. I think it's a really tough case for the plaintiff. I kind of wonder why the plaintiff even took this case. Plaintiff's attorney. I'm thinking the plaintiff's attorney took this case because they knew it was going to be a popular case and maybe a chance for him to get his name out there. I don't know him, but I would think, why would you even take this case? Because I wouldn't have took this case. I wouldn't have took this case. If it had been some physical assault, yes, but verbal, it makes it tough to win. And then you have to prove that not only verbal threats happened, that the security guard was scared. And the little testimony I know I skipped a lot of it. I don't see the security guard saying that she was scared. I just saying she got spit on, which might be big. They would have to prove it. But then they got witnesses. Cardi was testified that there was witnesses that testified saying it didn't sound like two people arguing. It didn't sound like two people fighting. Cardi's testified that she was scared. You know what I'm saying? So I think Cardi's gonna win. What you guys think? You think Cardi's gonna win? I wonder how closing statement's gonna go this week. You guys, thank y'all for watching. If you made it this far, comment below. Let me know what you think. I'll be reading through the comments. I will respond to the comments. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. And if you need a lawyer in Mississippi, call House of Law Group at 662-624-4100. That's 662-624-4100. We do car accidents, slip and falls, and we do starting to do a lot of bankruptcy. So I'm looking for bankruptcy cases as well. Thank you guys. Y'all have a good day, and I'll see y'all on this one. If you're interested in seeing what happened with a senator who got arrested, click on this video that hopefully pops up.